Do you know how long you have to stay in space?
Um, they have, I guess they determine how long their experiments are going to be, and that's you mean or as far as the
Like the
spacecraft?
astronauts.
Oh,
The
the astronauts.
astronauts.
Yeah, they determine how long their experiments are, and they have a schedule. So it could be a week, it could be 2 weeks. It just depends. And then when they go to the International Space Station, the same way.
It can be
And
a
then,
long time, like months, right?
I believe that with the International Space Station, some have stayed pretty long,
Yeah.
but it just depends on what they're trying to accomplish and how long it's going to take to do that, and they plan it out.
Go ahead.
The tools that you guys use for the space shuttle, because you can't really use actual tools that we have.
Yeah, they do have special tools, which is a good question, and a lot of they also use robotics, which is you heard of like robots.
Yeah.
So some of the they actually can what you call it?
Remote control, like?
remote
Yeah.
control to try to grab whatever
Like the
things they
game
need to,
that we
need to
play.
grab.
Remember that game where it has a big claw and it reaches down and it tries to pull up a toy and I never win
Yes.
at that game?
I won that.
You won
I
that?
did. I won it.
I've never won that game. I'm a grown woman.
I
I've
did
not
too.
once ever won that
did
game. Go ahead with your question.
Is like any of like your workers or one of your friends that you work with, do they know how to like sing or like do art or paint or draw or
That's a
anything
good question.
more than just like
More than science and math stuff.
Yes, actually, there are a lot of. I have a coworker who he's involved he does plays. He's an actor, and they have actually at NASA they have a like a drama club. They have all kinds of clubs. So it's not just engineering, and also they have all kinds of people that work there. Not just engineers. They have business people. They have schedulers. So they have not just it's not, you don't have to just be an engineer. You can do other things.
do they like have do like people make their clothing like where you work? Do they like make clothing for like when the astronauts and stuff like?
That's a good question too.
They get their they get their astronaut suits from somewhere, but it could be a NASA contractor that actually they're able to purchase those astronaut suits from. So it's definitely a market for.
I'm gonna pause right here because I just realized something. First of all, we have a text question that came in, and I guess I would like to open this up to text questions from out there. So if you want to send me a text and ask Angela a question, my phone number is 302-588-1493. If you have a question for Angela Mason, feel free to text because we got one. The question we got was, how far is the moon and sun from the Earth?
Oh my goodness.
That's a good question.
I don't know. I know it's a good question. I don't know either. I think we
far
could
is
Google that one.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
about
not off the top of my
50 feet, like about 50 feet maybe.
Maybe more than 50 feet. Maybe more. Go ahead, sweetheart.
Stay tuned.
Are there any survivors, and are there also people who like have kids who do the NASA thing, and do they ever have time to go and see them?
You mean people who live on the international or work on the International Space Station?
And do they ever get to see their kids or their family or
Oh, that's a
anything?
good question too.
Well, when they're there, of course they can Skype. You know what I mean? Like they can communicate.
You guys know
via-
what Skype is, right?
No.
It's when you talk to somebody on the phone, but you
Or
talk on the
FaceTime.
computer or FaceTime.
And so I'm sure they communicate with their family. Thank God for technology, because at one time we didn't have this kind of technology where you could be in close communication with your family.
Instagram.
And even and also too, students also communicate with the astronauts on the International Space Station. If you ever get a chance, just go to nasa.gov.
You can see
And,
all that stuff on the website. Yeah, you can. They have like a recording of a conversation an astronaut's having with a classroom. It's really interesting.
Can I ask you guys some questions?
Yes.
Get me off the hot seat for a minute. Okay, I wanted to ask you, can you guys tell me what your favorite subjects are and what you want to be? Okay, I'll go with you first.
Me.
My favorite subject is reading, and I want to be a singer, actor, dancer, and then after that, when I'm in my 30s, I want to be the president of the United States of America.
How old do you have to be the president?
36 or 35.
35. Okay. So you're going to have an entertainment career, and then you're going to transition that into politics?
Yes.
Okay, thanks, Jemaya.
Okay.
Malik.
Malik?
Oh, do you have the mic? Can we get the mic?
My favorite subject is math and social studies.
Oh, math and social
science.
studies and
Okay.
science.
Wow, that's good.
And I'm gonna be a basketball player.
Okay.
And a football player, and I'm gonna be.
And what's the last one?
What was the last
I
thing?
said a football player.
Okay.
Okay. And how old are you?
8.
8.
Okay, all right.
Go ahead, Kayla.
Mostly all subjects except math, really.